Lieutenant Colonel Dan Rooney calls it the divine echo, a belief that meaningful coincidences point to a higher purpose. That belief carried him to the first tee on Friday at Warwick Hills Golf and Country Club in Michigan, where he competed in his PGA Tour Champions debut at the Ally Challenge on a sponsor's exemption. For Rooney, a PGA professional, former fighter pilot, and founder of the Folds of Honor Foundation, just being inside the ropes was the realization of a boyhood dream. "Our lives manifest based on what you put out into the world," he said. "We've helped 74,000 families achieve their dreams at Folds of Honor, and this feels like a divine echo as God has given me the chance to compete alongside my golf heroes." The result on the scorecard was humbling: 5 bogeys in his first 6 holes before a birdie at the last left him with a 6 over 78. He was well back of Stuart Sink, who fired a stress-free 62, but the numbers told only part of the story. This opportunity had been seeded a year earlier when Rooney played the Pro-Am with Ernie Els and made 8 birdies. Afterward, Els told him he should consider competing for real. That encouragement eventually opened the door to this moment. While chasing his dream, Rooney remains focused on a greater mission. Folds of Honor Friday, his initiative with the PGA Tour, has spread across events, bringing the national anthem to half the tournaments on the PGA Champions and Corn Ferry Tours. Fans are asked to wear red, white, and blue, and players also join in to honor military service members and their families. Nearly 2 decades earlier, Rooney had been shaken by an experience that altered the trajectory of his life. On a delayed flight into Grand Rapids, the captain announced the remains of Army Corporal Brock Buckland were on board, escorted by his twin brother Brad. Rooney, watching from his seat, saw the soldier's grieving family waiting on the tarmac, including Buckland's young son. Half the passengers deplaned anyway, and Rooney was overcome with anger and resolve. He knew then he had to act. What began as a small golf fundraiser soon grew into something much larger. The first West Michigan Fallen Heroes tournament raised just over $8,000, but it planted the foundation for what became Folds of Honor. This year alone, the non-profit distributed 12,000 scholarships worth $58 million, supporting spouses and children of fallen or disabled service members and first responders. Now, stepping into competitive golf spotlight, Rooney sees another chance to grow. "As a fighter pilot, I was comfortable in combat and in the cockpit, but you learn that going to uncomfortable places is where you grow," he said. "Just like dropping bombs in combat, aim small, miss small. Hopefully I'll hit a few targets out here this week." Word count, 450.